It is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. DA, thanks. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for Dallas, Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Excellent focus that time from Powell on the defensive end. Saw the opportunity, went for the filch, and got it.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on team. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
Here's Doncic following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Doncic kicks to Powell. Doncic looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Hardaway for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Booker draws the double. Ayton against Porzingis. Ayton dishes to Bridges. Lets it go from 11. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Finney Smith passes to Doncic. Launches it. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Doncic. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Doncic against Paul. Bridges inside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Hardaway for 3. That one, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker with no one around, drops in the tray.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Phoenix with the ball, following the score by Dallas. And the dunk by Booker.
An underrated athlete with a solid handle. Defenders can't always keep up with Booker on the drive.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. Shoots the 3, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset. When Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
There's the pass to Ayton. Down low. Kicks it out to Paul. For 3, Bridges. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. Dallas is gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. 1:11 left here in the opening quarter. Doncic finds Powell. Doncic against Booker.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Knocked away. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Suns on defense. Doncic outside. Pass to Hardaway. A 3-ball. They get it back. Porzingis. Lets a floater go. It's tipped. Clock at 6. Here's the 3.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
And Phoenix with another turnover here.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Dallas shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Doncic against Booker. The drive by Doncic. Out to Hardaway. Doncic outside. Rejected by Crowder. It's a tie game in Dallas. And the second quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your average dance team. Ladies and gentlemen.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. So the wing on the left, Paul for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Hardaway finds Powell. Here's Finney Smith. Back to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you've got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one.
Here's Doncic following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, D.A. I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Now, here's Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Powell with a screen on Booker. Here's Doncic. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. To halt the run.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
Doncic, no good.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Knocks it loose. Finney Smith kicks to Hardaway. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Out to Doncic. 5 on the clock. Screen by Porzingis. Hey, Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bridges. Here's Ayton. Fires it up. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Porzingis.
Dominant play from Porzingis on the glass, securing the ball and finishing the play strong. Paul
dishes to Bridges. There's the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Doncic outside. Here's Hardaway on target from 13 feet. Now just a 2-point Suns lead.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Bridges outside. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. Fires from the line. That one a little long. The Mavericks have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. 51 seconds left to play here in the half. And the wide open shot from Paul. And the Suns miss again. Dallas has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Doncic. Up again. It's good on the putback. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Boy, if you don't put a body on Porzingis, he's fantastic at finding ways to score on the offensive glass.
Doncic against Paul. Doncic with the block.
You know, he's not super fast, but the reflexes of Doncic are quick. He's able to jump on the shot and take it away. That's just instinct and understanding how to play.
Here's Doncic, and he banks in the layup. Doncic has got it all tied up now for Dallas.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Crowder, and he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. It's a tie game in Dallas.
17.
Thank you, David, and whoops.
17.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
We've got Jalen Brunson. Willie Cauley-Stein is out there with Marjanovic. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Kleba in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Payne. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
The shot's good from Brunson.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Payne. The rebound by Marjanovic.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Bullock kicks to Brunson. A miss that time would have put him up. Well, Phoenix shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Pass to Cauley-Stein. And there's the drive. McGee with the block. Left side, Saric. No good from outside. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
Well, one thing that stands out when you look at Maxey Kleber over the years, his dramatic improvement as a shooter.
And, Greg, you know what that's all about. Simply, the young man has put the work in. He's been in the gym. That stroke has gone from a weakness to the strength of his game now.
Here's Payne. Saric right side. Johnson outside. He kicks it to Payne. Here he goes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Phoenix shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
Now here's Brunson. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Passes it to Cauley-Stein. Rebound by the Suns. The pass to Johnson. Payne gets a wide open look. And again, it's the Suns missing. Mavericks trail by 4. Bullock passes to Marjanovic. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Kleber, the pass to Brunson. Now, Cauley-Stein. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. Knocked loose. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Payne looking around. Pass to Shamet. 1:37 left in the third quarter of the game. That one goes in.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Back to Brunson to end the cold streak. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brunson's got his second bucket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Sharge with it. Out defended by Cauley-Stein. Johnson's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 3. Marjanovic passes to Cauley-Stein. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Nice work inside by Cauley-Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
Now Payne. In the corner. Shamet with it. 4 on the clock. Driving to the basket.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Porzingis is coming in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Maxi Kleber. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Reggie Bullock. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Third team foul. Now into the lineup for your back.
Now, here's Bridges. He's guarded closely. And Booker kicks to Ayton. 5 to shoot. For 3, Bridges buries the long-range jumper. Bridges has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Doncic, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Suns lead by...
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
First team foul.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
And here's Booker from the arc. Another three for Phoenix.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they've changed troops. And they're really looking strong here.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Mavericks trail by 9. Doncic with it. Out guarded by Crowder. Hardaway from outside. At the tip. Porzingis on the foul.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Powell. Takes it off the glass.
Well, very easy that time for Powell. Not going to miss that one.
Ball against Doncic. Bridges outside. Takes the three. Shot by Crowder, no good. And there's the call on DeAndre. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so Powell will bring it up for the Mavericks. It's a 5-point game. Here's Doncic. Ayton with the block.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Bridges passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now, here's Doncic. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And that's 2 points on the way.
And the fourth quarter just has not been kind. Only one bucket in 5 attempts.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Booker against Hardaway. And that one is stuffed right through.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drive.
Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Lets it go from deep. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Second team foul.
Suns leading by 7. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Booker outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Bridges outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Doncic. Good D by Booker. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Ayton kicks to Booker. Doncic against Paul. There's the drive. Kicks it out to Booker. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Booker's got the lead up to 9 now for the Suns. Powell with a screen on Booker. The three for Doncic. Dallas again missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Ball against Doncic. Bridges outside. For the three. The shot, no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. In the corner, Hardaway with it. And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And it's the Suns with the ball. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Now here's Booker. From deep. Porzingis with the rebound. From deep three-point range, and it's Doncic missing. Three-pointer. He can't get that one. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you.
Here we go.
And the Jazz start out with the ball. Looking at the starting 5 for the Dallas Mavericks. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the 5 spot. Now here's Conley outside Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, B.A., a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
Here's Doncic. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Gobert passes to Bogdanovich. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Pass to Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. Again, Doncic missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
For 3, O'Neal connects from downtown.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Well, this is a decent free throw shooter, and where Powell could help himself is getting to the line a little bit more.
Conley with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Conley. Gobert with a screen on Powell. Conley passes to Gobert. Launches a 3. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Gobert. Mitchell's got 6 points.
I just love the ball movement.
From deep, here's Doncic. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Utah's gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Conley with the ball. From the arc. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Dallas, no good that time either.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
The Mavericks have gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Conley passes to Mitchell. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Clock at 6. Pass to Conley. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. For Dallas, they've gone just 1 of 6 to begin the game. Now Doncic, and they doubled up Doncic. For 3, Hardaway. O'Neal pulls it in. Outside Mitchell. Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovich. Doncic against Mitchell. Now here's Conley. And here's Mitchell. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Dallas with possession. A 12-point game. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Bogdanovich with it. Here's Mitchell. He's got 6. Gobert with a screen on Hardaway. And it's Mitchell penetrating from behind the arc. The Jazz with another miss.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Into the lane. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning. And now the shot is coming along, too.
Here's O'Neal. Mitchell into the lane. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Doncic. It's tipped.
Did you guys just see that? Listen, Bogdanovich can guard, but shot blocking? Wow.
On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 15-6 run. Picked by Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. With 1 on the clock. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And that does it for the first quarter.
Fans, your Jazz dancers. All right, Booker's coming up.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard. Plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's O'Neal. Outside Conley. Driving in. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
Here's Conley following the score by Dallas. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Gobert with a screen on Hardaway. And it's Mitchell penetrating. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Dwight Powell.
Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
For 3, Hardaway. Powell. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Doncic. To the paint. Outside Finney-Smith. And they'll get another chance. Doncic on the wing. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Conley against Porzingis. Here's O'Neal. Gets the 3 to fall. O'Neal's got his 2nd basket on the night. And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
So it's Utah now. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Gobert finds Conley. Pass to Mitchell. There's the 3. The shot won't fall. And the Mavericks go on the other way now. For 3, Hardaway gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Well, we know that Tim Hardaway Jr. can space the floor. You don't want to allow him to start cooking.
Now Gobert. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. That That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game, and now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Utah ends up one with a new group.
First team foul. Checking in.
Now here's Brunson. The D's right on him. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
Well, Fred, starting your career in the 50s, you know, actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Shot clock at 2. Here's Whiteside.
Oh, wow.
Get out the way, Greg!
Come on.
Get out the way!
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Bullock. Back to Kleba. The 3. Here's Bullock. Gay with the defensive effort. Oh, deflected. Oh, it's stolen by Cauley-Stein. And the jam by Cauley-Stein.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
Brunson against Clarkson. Now here's Brunson. Defense right on him. Pass to Kleba. Stolen by Ingles. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Whiteside. Clarkson for 3. Knocks down the triple. And now it's a 12-point Jazz lead.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's Bullock from downtown. Tipped away. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. Now here's Conley. And there's the call on Willie Cauley-Stein. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Third team foul.
Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. 2 on the clock. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Bogdanovich has got 7 points.
There's a reason Mike Conley's team.
And so it's the Utes. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Well, the Mavericks shooting around 35% for the game.
Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Willie Cauley-Stein out there with Boban Marjanovic. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Reggie Bullock. And it's Kleba in at the 3 slot. Now here's Clarkson. Nice D from Cauley-Stein. And Doris, a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovic.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete. And boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor, so well-rounded offensively.
Here's O'Neal. He's got 6, and it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Hardaway against Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside for Mitchell. And stolen by Porzingis. And here's Hardaway down low. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Mitchell with the ball. Give him 8 points now. Clarkson outside. The Jazz with another miss.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Doncic. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Now here's Clarkson. Mitchell finds Gobert. Mitchell with the ball. Gobert with a screen on Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Back to O'Neal. 4-3. Can't hit that one. Good D by Finney Smith. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Doncic passes to Powell.
Boy, Powell is proving to be a handful inside. Does a good job utilizing his long arms to get the call.
That one misses. A big group substitution here for Utah. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. Ingles, he's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Oni subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Here's Oni, defended by Hardaway. Nice move. The shot by Oni, no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
The speed on the break from Powell right now, just looking down the court and getting to the basket.
And they go to the intentional foul. And the Mavericks with some changes.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for the Mavericks.
Here's Oni. Brunson defending. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Brunson. The drive by Bullock uses the glass to finish the layup.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Oni.
2 minutes.
Now Gay. Here's Oni. He takes it in. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy basket.
And so he makes both from the line. Now Brunson. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
White foul. That's his first personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Second team foul. Shooting for Dallas. Jalen.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Marjanovic can't hit.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Jazz foul. Rudy Gay. That's his first personal foul.
That free throw good from Brunson.
At the line for the Mavericks.
Both free throws good from Brunson. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Oni. Brunson defending. On the wing, Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Boy, outstanding pass and execution. They'd love to see Clarkson do that on a consistent basis.
Kleber outside. Fires from deep. Utah with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14. Gay against Kleber. Now here's Gay. Tightly guarded. Whiteside, the pass to Ingles. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Oni. Going inside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work. There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Honey. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And so it's the Utah Jazz ending the quarter up 10. What has them in front?
Fans, your Jazz dancers. Come on, fans.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Utah calls time here.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He spoke to his club like they were down in the score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. That's the group for Utah right now. Doncic, no good.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And here they come. No good with the triple. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Conley passes to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Rudy Gobert emphatically finishes that one. Nicely done.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
The open shot. Doncic gets an open look and hits it.
If you give Luka Doncic the mid-range jumper, he'll keep things simple and take it.
Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Gobert on the high post. Clock at 4. Here's O'Neal. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Dallas ball.
Dallas has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Doncic outside. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, I think Hardaway Jr. has the kind of athleticism that allows him to be a contributor on the backboards.
Conley against Doncic. Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And now the Mavs on the run. The three is up. They get it again.
Well, this is a big part of what Dwight Powell needs to do. Battle hard on the offensive glass, turn those second chance opportunities into points.
Conley against Doncic. Gobert up top. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. And stolen by Hardaway. It's 2-on-1. Here's Finney Smith. And the finish on the break with the slam.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Mitchell against Hardaway.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded now by Finney Smith. A nice shot by Mitchell. Here's Doncic. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply...
Oh, wow!
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovic on that strong finish.
From deep, here's Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Blocked! And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Here's Mitchell. Six to shoot. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. The three from Mitchell.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Jazz.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Mike Conley.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Pass to Gobert. O'Neal on the wing. He's marked by Finney Smith. Here's Bogdanovic. Doncic grabs the miss. So it's the Mavericks now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth.
Dorian.
Drills it from deep.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And here's Conley. So we see the Jazz get the win here. Allie, thank you as always.
A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there at Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the center position.
DeAndre Ayton dangerous in the pick and roll just because as a big, he can get off of that screen so easily.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. O'Neal against Bridges. O'Neal misses.
No one to blame on that one but himself. When you get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Crowder inside. Defended by Gobert. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley, so slick in how he creates for himself.
Paul looking around. Out to the wing. Gobert against Ayton. Ready by Bogdanovich.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
You got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
Here's Paul. On the wing, Bridges. 6 to shoot. Ayton kicks to Bridges. And the Suns miss again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The drive by Mitchell. Jazz passing it around. Bridges with the steal. Oh, Paul in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Paul. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Paul finds Crowder. Now Bridges. Ayton a screen on Gobert. A putback, and Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got his second basket of the night.
He's off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Suns on defense. Passes it to Gobert. Conley dishes to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. On the wing, Bridges, guarded by O'Neal. Bridges shot, good.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list. And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
Mitchell outside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
Ball against Conley. And it's Paul missing. Jazz leading by 3. The drive by Mitchell. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Phoenix ball.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Conley against Paul. Pass to Bridges from outside the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
And here is Conley. The pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's all tied in Phoenix. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Dancer. All right, we'll be coming out of the...
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's the Suns with the ball. Paul outside. To the left wing. Ayton wide open. They get it back. Crowder takes it out to Booker. Connects from 3-point range. Booker's got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. They push it up 4 on 3. And there's Bridges on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Conley finds Mitchell. Driving inside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season. And so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dreams.
The drive by Mitchell. Rejected by Booker. Bridges left side. Over O'Neal. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Goes up the baseline. That's short off the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
O'Neal passes to Gobert. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Conley. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
To the left side wing. Ayton inside. He's covered by Bogdanovic. Shot clock at 5. Booker dishes to Ayton. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Ayton's got 6 points.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Back to Conley. And taken away by Paul. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Booker outside. Spins. That one doesn't drop. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic position.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Ayton kicks to Bridges. Paul outside. To the inside. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Takes it inside, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
30 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Bridges. Fires the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Here's Conley. Phoenix grabs the miss. On the wing, Booker. Here's Crowder, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. And that'll do it for the first half. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview.
The Jazz, 17.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with a step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Suns, JaVale McGee is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Payne. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Nader in at the 3, the small forward.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Johnson can't hit.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Clarkson. Payne with it. Passes to McGee. Now, here's Shamet. Back to McGee. Shamet finds McGee. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. Comes up empty down low. Phoenix has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Ingles kicks to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. Going inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Clarkson's got 5 now.
Really good job on the timing of that cut into the lane. The speed that Clarkson has can be a problem for the defense.
Launches it. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Oni, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. 6th Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys,
they are fun to watch and a handful. DA thanks. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Shamet kicks to Payne. To the middle. Here's Johnson. And it's Oni with the rebound.
The team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Payne kicks to Shamet. McGee is screen on Clarkson. Shamet, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. That one's swatted.
Ingles finds Clarkson. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And just a fantastic season a year ago in terms of his free throw shooting. 90% from the line.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Nader. Ingles covering. Nader the pass to Payne. Clock at 4, and stolen by Whiteside. In transition, here come the Jazz. And there's the feed to Gay, and the jam by Rudy Gay.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Johnson down low. He's against Gay. Johnson's shot is off.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Gay, that's a two-pointer, and it's off the back rim. No good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Johnson, good.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Clarkson with the ball. And McGee picks him up defensively.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Ingles in the corner. He kicks to Whiteside from the arc. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Jazz out in front as they...
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Joe Ingles, and it's Oni into the point. Conley the pass to Gobert. Here's Conley. And the rejection by Ayton.
He has the size to get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Just 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. No one near Conley as he lets it go.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Feeds it to Crowder. Stolen by O'Neal. And here comes the break. Outside Conley. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. That one wide left.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Bridges kicks to Ayton. To the left wing. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Chris Paul.
Attacking the paint, making an adjustment. Defense is right there, but that's a terrific effort by Paul.
Pass to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. Booker against Mitchell. The pass to Gobert. It's deflected. Paul with the steal. To the inside. And stolen by Bogdanovich. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Pass to Bridges. Takes the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. And it's Conley penetrating. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Paul against Conley. Paul kicks to Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And here is Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get the rebound. Out to Conley. Now O'Neal. Tries again. A baseline J. Conley's shot is off. Suns trail by 6. Bridges with it. Conley picks him up. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Paul passes to Ayton. Paul outside. Shot clock at 6. Outside Crowder. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Jazz ball.
Jazz leading by 6. Conley scanning the floor. Kicks to Gobert. Mitchell up top. Defended by Booker. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
That's a 2 from Paul, and Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Booker against Mitchell. Mitchell is double. Out to the right wing, and here's Conley outside. Drills it from outside. Conley's got the lead up to 9 now for the Jazz. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him. 12 seconds left in the fourth. Conley with it. And so it's Utah with the win. This was a very, David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Brad, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the 5. Now here's Ayton. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. Top of the key. No luck on that one. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. For 3, Hardaway. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Luka's a big 6'7", very strong, deceptively so. He's an extra forward out there rebounding the ball, even though he's got point guard skills when it's in his hand.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Here's Booker. Doncic grabs the miss.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Stolen by Booker. And stolen by Hardaway. Crowder with a steal. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide-open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Pass to Finney Smith. Doncic on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Just 4 to shoot. Tries yet again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 to start. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Doncic against Paul. And he drives in. So they take the lead. And at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, B.A. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Paul. Bridges outside. Drives to the hoop. The shot misses. Good D by Porzingis. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 so far. Hardaway into the lane. Paul with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. It's tipped. And it's stolen by Finney Smith. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
You know, guys, this is the danger Porzingis poses in the open floor. He's excellent at getting to his spot.
Paul against Doncic. It's Bridges on the wing. Puts up a 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition.
Hardaway against Booker. Looking to win the run. Ayton. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Pass to Hardaway. Doncic with it. Here he goes. And Doncic hammers it home.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Now here's Paul. Crowder finds Paul. Now Ayton. 5 to shoot. Here's Crowder. Great D that time from Porzingis. Pass to Doncic. Back to Hardaway. The three ball. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Bridges outside. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And they're pushing it up. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
From deep, here's Doncic. And Ayton pulls it down. Tipped. Bridges outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your son.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Dallas has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far.
Well, you know, coming off knee surgery last season, Porzingis got off to a slow start, literally. And he struggled to move his feet defensively and even offensively he struggled. It takes a lot of time to get back to full strength when you're coming off that much missed time and that kind of injury.
And so it's Dallas with it. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Back to Doncic, stolen by Bridges. And Ayton with the stuff.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Hardaway coming off a Suns make. Here's Porzingis. Uses the glass on the layup. Clark, it was rumored that the Mavericks explored the market for Porzingis last season.
Well, we know how good he can be when he's healthy, B.A. The question has been, can he stay healthy? And that's been a challenge for him thus far, and that may have led to some of those rumors you heard.
And Phoenix has possession after the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. 4 on the clock. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Doesn't drop. He's 4 for 5. Stolen by Bridges. And the Suns pushing it up now. Ball against Doncic. Back to Ayton. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Here's Hardaway. Up to Powell. Porzingis, high post. This one for 3. Another 3 for Dallas. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
Now here's Crowder. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Booker on the take. Oh, misses the dunk. Ayton with a screen. Tries again. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Bridges against Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Doncic.
2 minutes.
From 10 feet away. Here's Powell. Doncic left side. Clock at 6. That one no good. Ayton with the defensive effort. The Suns have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced. And we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Here's Porzingis. Coming off a Suns make over Ayton. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5. The Suns trailing. 1:05 left in the second period. Bridges right side. Finney Smith pulls it in.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Outside Porzingis to the inside. Here's Powell. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's a terrific play and a good sign. This team needs Porzingis to facilitate as well as score the ball.
Paul against Doncic. And it's Paul off the drive. Good on the bucket.
You know, guys, I would call that methodical but explosive. You know, he waits for the opportunity and then boom, right to the rack.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Bridges against Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. And here's Hardaway, down to 5 on the shot clock. Porzingis passes to Doncic, shoots over Bridges, and it's Doncic missing.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And so it's Dallas with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, and their defense. Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands picked plenty of pockets.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. Willie Cauley-Stein out there with Boban Marjanovic. Then there's Maxi Kleber. Then it's Reggie Bullock. And it's Brunson in at the point. Kleber with it. Picked up by Saric. Cauley-Stein. And the layup is good. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Johnson. That's his first personal foul.
That one's off.
First team foul. Shooting for Dallas, Willie Cauley-Stein.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. It's Shamet on the wing. Basket counts. Shamet's got his first basket.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Cauley-Stein, the pass to Kleber. Here's Marjanovic. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Bullock's shot is off. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And the basket by Shamet.
Obviously a total team player. Saric is a guy, if his teammate is open, he's going to get the ball.
Brunson against Payne, down low. Cauley-Stein, the pass to Brunson. Dallas, no good that time either. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter.
Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the second round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player. Great IQ and hard work has paid off.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
To the middle. McGee with a steal. And McGee with the stop.
This kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
And 2 national titles at Villanova for Jalen Brunson. Clark, why do you think he slipped to the second round?
Well, it's hard to say, B.A. You know, the draft is more art than science, and guys slip for whatever reason. But if you're a pro and you get into a situation where you can prove how good you are, then you'll hang around in the league. great college players, may not have star potential, but he's truly a long-time NBA pro.
Saric, the pass to Johnson. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Now just a 3-point Dallas lead.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Brunson. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Oh, it's stolen by Cauley Stein. To the paint. The kick out to Brunson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
The Suns have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Payne against Brunson. Shamet into the lane. Banked it in off the glass. Shamet's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Brunson against Payne. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And a basket there really helps to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, we'll see, though. I mean, it looks like that might be the case. They might need a few more like it, though, because that lead has been steadily dwindling.
It's McGee, high post. Back to Shamet. A little mid-range shot is up. Cauley Stein with the rebound.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
And finished off by Kleba.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Pass to McGee. Here's Shamet. Count that one. Shamet's got 9 points in the quarter.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Back to Brunson. On the take. And he slams it in one-handed.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Mavericks ahead, leading by 5. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension. You got a big guy that can pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And he's going for the oop here. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Dallas has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Bridges against Doncic. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Can't hit from in close. Inside, Booker. And Booker with the jam.
You know, Paul won't miss an opening that good. He quickly feeds the ready shooter, and it's all he wrote from there.
Doncic left side. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Crowder against Hardaway. Crowder goes in. Got a piece of it. Pass to Doncic. Back to Porzingis. Down low. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Finney Smith. Let's go with a three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic outside. Now here's Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Takes it inside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now. Booker, the pass to Paul. Hardaway against Booker. Pass to Aiden. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Finney Smith. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Powell, a screen on Paul. Doncic against Paul. 6 to shoot. Outside Finney Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Porzingis. Dallas no good that time either. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. And Booker with the jam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you got to push it and push it every time.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Paul finds Crowder. The kick out to Paul. Back to Crowder. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. Pass to Finney Smith. A minute 9 left in the 4th quarter to take the lead. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Doncic against Bridges. And it's Doncic missing. Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here's Powell. Oh, he nails it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Pass to Bridges. 30 seconds left in the game. To the inside, Crowder. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Doncic with it. With the drive. Oh, it falls!
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And that's an intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
Pass to Aiden, and he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And so the big win by Dallas in a tight game with the late victory.
break. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Just throw it up to Gobert, and he'll take care of the rest using that enormous wingspan.
And they double up Doncic. It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Mitchell passes to Gobert. O'Neal kicks to Conley. Count it.
You know, he left him frozen. The quick move by Mike Conley. Beautiful.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. The drive by Doncic. Fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Doncic against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
It's stolen by Gobert. O'Neal with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. Lobbed up there for Bogdanovich. Powell with the steal. Hardaway passes to Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Conley against Doncic. Right side, Conley. Got a piece of it. Porzingis with the steal. Finney Smith passes to Doncic. Dallas moving it around. Over Conley. Misses off the left iron. And that's a foul. Called on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovich consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the league. No, he didn't. I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Here's Doncic. Powell kicks to Doncic. Porzingis passes to Doncic. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Doncic with it. Conley picks him up, and he gets it to go.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Conley scanning the floor. Mitchell in the corner. It's deflected. Doncic from deep three-point land. Kept alive.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Fires for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
The drive by Doncic. Porzingis can't hit. Utah leading. Mitchell outside. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Mitchell's got his 3rd bucket of the night. O'Neal against Doncic. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over.
Mitchell dishes to Conley. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Mitchell for the three. Just 5 on the clock. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Over Hardaway. No good off the back of the rim. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Inside. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist from Hardaway.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside. Able to practically play on top of the D.
Conley against Doncic. And it's Conley penetrating. Kicks it out to Mitchell. No good on the last second attempt there. It's a tie game in Dallas. And the second.
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Dallas. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney, Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the center, filling out the middle.
It's so good to see Mike Conley out there. After all the injuries, I just love how the offense runs with him at the helm.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Over to the left wing. Conley against Doncic. Three-pointer. And they recover it. Second shot opportunity. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. And Doncic, here we go.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And Smitty, I'm going to ask you to put your GM hat on here for a second. When you think of undervalued player types, what comes to mind?
For me, Kevin, defenders who are also great decision makers offensively. Everyone knows you need shooting, but you add in a player that can defend and pass, that's how you build an elite team.
Really left alone that Mitchell. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
Here's Doncic. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. For 3, Mitchell. No good on that one. And the Mavericks going the other way now.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Jazz.
Gradually starting to put pressure on this defense. That's his second from downtown this quarter. 3 for the game.
Powell with a screen on O'Neal. The 3 for Doncic. Rebound by Mitchell.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
O'Neal misses. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 5-point game. There's a minute 47 left in the first half. Doncic against Mitchell. From downtown, that falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. 3 points. Mitchell's got the lead up to 8 now for Utah. Pulls up on the elbow. Dallas again missing.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
We've got 1:13 left in the second quarter. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Dallas has gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Dallas going with a whole new group out there.
Coming over the floor for the Jam.
Up top, Bullock. He's covered by Clarkson. Into the lane. Brunson. And right side sends it back.
With that long wingspan, Hassan Whiteside saying, no, not in my house.
Second team foul.
There's 47 seconds left now here in the second. Clarkson passes to Oni. Back to Clarkson from past the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. Brunson kicks to Marjanovic. Back to Brunson. To stop the run. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. And there's the pass to Whiteside. Ingles against Marjanovic. And it's Ingles off the drop. Clarkson outside. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. And thanks, David. And we'll be back.
27.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Rudy Gay, also Whiteside out there. Joe Ingles is out there with Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the point.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
He takes it in. Back to Whiteside. 5 on the clock. Passes it to Oni. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Mavericks trail by 12. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's Brunson. Crowley Stein trying to free himself up. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Right side, the pass to Oni. Pass to Clarkson. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Back to Bullock. Lets the 3 fly, and he's good on the 3 ball. Bullock's got it back down to within single digits for the man. Kicks it to Gay. Here's Oni. No points in the game yet for him. With the drive, Kleber with the rebound. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Bullock, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Right side, the pass to Oni. And here's Clarkson. To the wing right side. Here's Oni. Brunson covering. It's blocked.
24 seconds violation.
Mavericks trail by 5. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
The shot missing. Some solid defense from Clarkson. And he drives in. Stolen by Bullock. Here's Marjanovic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
For Dallas, they have started out 0 of 1 from the line. This is their only other attempt early. And so he hits both. Utah leading by 3. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Now, here's Clarkson. Takes it inside to the paint. They could use a bucket, and it's Whiteside. That time on the assist from Clarkson.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Pass to Bullock. Now here's Brunson. Got that bucket.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Back to Clarkson. There's the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. And here are the Mavericks now. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. With the drive, Brunson. And he lays it straight in. And now just a 1-point Jazz lead.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Ingles passes to Oni. Whiteside, a screen on Brunson. 6 to shoot. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time. Costly.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Doncic way outside. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Doncic has got the lead up to 2 now for Dallas. 19 seconds left here in the third quarter. Conley with it. And the pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Lets it go with the 3. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. With 1 on the clock. The shot. No good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we got a tight ball game here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And the dunk by Powell.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Doncic against Conley with his first shot attempt. He kicks it to O'Neal. Offline with his 3. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. The lead is 2. Finney Smith passes to Doncic. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And it's Conley penetrating. And a missed layup. Doncic against Conley.
Blocking foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now Doncic drives to the hoop. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throw. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. Takes a three. It's in there. Conley with the assist.
Donovan Mitchell.
Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Stolen by Mitchell. And here they come. Powell against Conley. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Now it's a 3-point Jazz lead. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
On the wing, Mitchell. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Doncic looking it over. Down low, here's Powell, and he makes good on the layup. Powell's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
He dishes it to Gobert. Pocket 6. Powell with the steal. On the wing, Hardaway. Covered by Mitchell. Doncic, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Conley penetrating. This is it to Gobert. Tries the spin move. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 5 assists in the game.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to Conley. Mitchell with it. Hardaway picks him up. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. 58 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Doncic against O'Neal. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Outside Conley. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Sneaky athleticism of Conley, able to absorb the hit there and still get the shot.
Here's Doncic. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Hardaway for 3. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. There's the triple. Off target from downtown. Hardaway with the steal.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Well, he started out as a pure shooter. Bogdanovich has worked hard to become a threat off the bounce and a strong finisher.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
injuries among their reserves, I expect their starters will be ready to do whatever's needed.
You have 2 players injured, one of their stars out. Something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at small forward.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
On offense, here's Utah.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Mitchell finds Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Mitchell. Shoots over Booker.
A smart defender. Booker can anticipate and uses good balanced movement to get in position.
Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Stolen by Bridges. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. On the break. Here's O'Neal. He can't hit that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
With the 10-footer. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Outside Booker. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Conley passes to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. And the layup is good off the glass.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Conley against Paul. To the left wing. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. Rebound, Utah.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Stolen by Ayton. Up top, Bridges. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Ayton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
What an athletic lineage from Mike Conley. Of course, Mike Sr., triple jump gold medalist at the 92 games. Mike Conley, for over a decade, has been a tremendous NBA player.
And the basket by Bridges.
Oh, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Conley passes to Mitchell. 1:19 left in the opening quarter. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And here's Crowder from the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Listen, this is a guy who can get hot from downtown. Great to see Jay Crowder being aggressive when given the opportunity.
Conley finds Mitchell. Driving inside. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The Suns have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Paul passes to Booker. Three-pointer, Bridges. Kept alive. Here's Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Gobert passes to Conley. Now Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Bridges. Crowder against Mitchell. From 9 feet out. And it's Crowder missing.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And so it's Phoenix closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've had
your chance dancer.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Clock at 2. From deep. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns leading. And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite. Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And Utah has possession. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Mitchell finds Conley. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Just 5 on the clock. It's Bridges on the wing to the middle. Here's Ayton. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Bogdanovic. Mitchell drives in, and Mitchell with the slam.
A dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Gobert against Paul. Booker for 3. Utah with the rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Mitchell drives in, pass to Gobert. Here's Conley. Soft touch off the glass.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Ball against Conley. Bridges with it. Now Ayton. Down low. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And here's Paul. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Booker with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And Mitchell with the slam.
That's a monster finish by one of the elite athletes in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell doing work.
Paul passes to Bridges. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite all of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
Mitchell. The Suns clearing. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. To the inside. Here's Whiteside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, look at the fluidity in the screen and roll. DeAndre Ayton, so good at taking what he sees in these sets.
Pass to Clarkson. Gay outside. Driving to the basket.
Oh! Wow! Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
And the Suns will go for a different look here. McGee, he's checked in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Crowder. Nader, he's checked in for Bridges. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
For 3, Booker. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Well, if Booker is in three-point territory, the defense has got to be there on the catch. He's got such tremendous accuracy from deep.
Here's Clarkson with 4 on the clock. And he lays it in. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, they've got Abdel Nader. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Cameron Johnson, and it's McGee in at the 5 spot. Now here's Ingles. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Just 2 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Suns trailing. Now Payne. Up top, McGee. Here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. And the basket by Shamet. Shamet's got his first 2 points.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Oni. Here's Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Ingles. Here's Oni, defended by Payne. Inside, Whiteside. Oh, McGee with the block. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. And there's the lob. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
Pass to Shamet. There's the triple. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Oni. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Outside, Ingles. Fires the three. It's stolen. McGee with it. Ingles covering. For the lead. Nader's shot is off.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
McGee with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Johnson. Misses the baby hook. Utah leading.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
JaVale McGee. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace. Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Here's Clarkson, and that one is stuffed right through.
Well, Clarkson with young legs, bringing the energy. How about that finish?
Outside Payne. There's the drive. Knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Clarkson for three. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix will come the other way. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And that one's good from Conley.
Mitchell understanding that length and athleticism serves him well on the defensive end. Nicely done.
Pass to Shaman. The kick out to Johnson. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. McGee with a steal. To the middle. And stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. On target from range. And now it's a 6-point Utah lead.
What would this game be like without their easy points off the turnover?
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Crowder, a screen on Conley. Crowder outside. To end the run. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Now here's Conley. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Over Paul. The shot by Conley. No good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And so it's the Utah Jazz leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And that one drops for him.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Conley against Paul. It's Bridges on the wing for three. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Conley with the ball. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now here's Conley. Shoots over Paul. Gobert inside. He's covered by Ayton. Gobert no good. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
The over and back call, always avoidable.
Right, it doesn't happen often. It's kind of a silly mistake. We'll see if they can make up for it on the defensive end.
Here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. And he lobs it up. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And the Suns pushing it up now. And Gobert with a block. They recover it.
Did you guys just see that? Listen, Bogdanovich can guard, but shot blocking? Wow.
Booker for 3. He drops it from range.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Outside Mitchell. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Shoots from 12. Offensive rebound. Deflects the pass. Paul with a steal. Pass to Booker. Ayton, a screen on Conley. For 3, Booker. O'Neal pulls it in. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
For Utah, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Conley passes to Mitchell. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Driving in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Jazz lead by 4.
I like the mindset here of Donovan Mitchell. Decides to get into the painted area and finish it. Nicely done.
Pass to Bridges. Fires for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Phoenix has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Conley against Paul. Bridges outside. Fires the 3. Paul into the lane.
Blocking foul called on Rudy Gobert. That's his 2nd personal foul. First team foul.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Bridges. Clock at 6. Back to Paul. Down low.
I have great admiration for how hard Rudy Gobert plays on the defensive end, even when he's not blocking shots. He's altering them with his presence.
Three-pointer O'Neal. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Paul against Conley. Pass to Ayton. Crowder outside. Back to Ayton. And stolen by Gobert. Bogdanovich into the lane. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Yeah, communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Double team on Mitchell. That's tipped. Stolen by Bridges. And the Suns pushing it up now. And the Suns miss again. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Ball against Conley. Knocks it loose. Crowder with a steal.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And here's Bogdanovich. So we see the Jazz get the win here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it